Assalamualaikum Bokai. Welcome back to the Jello Football Bantaba YouTube channel. I'm your boy Chama. And in this video, I would like to discuss about the theme of the month of October. I'm sure you guys saw the post in our social media pages, the theme of the month for October, which we do, of course, every month, picking the best 11, best performing 11 Gambian foreign-based players, and then, make an 11 out of it. But firstly, guys, I will start by, emphasizing this is team of the month. It's not Gambia's all-time 11. It's not Gambia's best 11, or it's not the team that we like the most, or, the team that we follow the most. It's just the team that we think has performed best in that particular month. I keep getting these comments, oh, how about this player? And then you go and check that player. He has not played for the past 1 month or stuff like that. He has not been here. For example, Yanko Minte. Nobody loves Yanko Minte more than myself. He played only 2 games this month, and people still insist that Yanko Minte should be in this team. You look at other players; they are suffering from injuries. Other players, some people even mention, so where is Solmar? He should be there. Where is Yusuf? Like, guys, for God's sake, this is team of the month. And when I say team of the month, means in October, who performed best, what they did. We analyze every Gambian player as much as we can. Of course, we will have our oversights. We will overlook some players, which is possible. But we will try. We'll do all due diligence possible to ensure that we pick the best team that is performing in a particular month. And that is what we present to you guys. So please, we love the comments. Keep the comments coming. But at least, do your factual check before you come with your comments about the player. It's not just about the player you like or the player you follow, because we know Gambia, we have this in fans, I like this player, so he has to be there, or stuff like that. It does not work that way. It is just, I have my favorite players. If I make my favorite players every week, maybe the team will be the same every week. But that's not the point. The point is we're trying to monitor the best performing Gambian players every month, and then see who is doing well, who has been consistently being there, doing well every time. This gives us an insight, and I'm sure not many people are doing this. So that's why we decided, okay, let's bring this, because it sounds interesting. It does not necessarily mean they are the best. They are just the best for that particular month, as far as we know, guys. So let's put that one aside, and then let's talk about the team of the month for October. Yeah. Like every month, of course, Gambian players, they play. We have tons of players now playing abroad, more than 150 players. So we try to follow all of them. That's how intense this is. And of course, we use our sources, like other Gambian journalists. They are following players, so you follow what they read, you follow what other people are saying, and then you bring all this information together, and then you come up with your team. And this month, we come up with this team. I'm sure you guys saw it on our social media, like I say. And in goal, you have CSCB. We rated him 7. And in defense, we have Momodu Lion Jai, who plays in KFRUM in Oslo. Yes, he plays in KFUM rather, Oslo. And they are doing really well right now. Musa Jata, he partners Musa Jata at centre back. Then Nuha Sonko, of course, he's a centre back at his club, but he plays right back in this team. And then Jacob Mendy, left back. And then the 2 central midfielders, we have Hamza Barry, who has been there for a while now, 3 months in a row. Hamza is in our team of the month, which tells you that he has been consistent in a way. And then Mohamedou Bajo to join him in the middle. This is his first appearance in the team of the month. Then you have Lamin Jao and Mohamedou Lamin Songo flanking them. And Modu Fall, Mo Fall, and Yusuf Anja up top. They are the forward players, guys. And that is the team we went with, 4-4-2 this time around. We will start by discussing the goalkeeper, CSCB. Of course, he has not been seen in the Gambia setup for a while, since the African Cup of Nations, we have not seen CSCB, but he is doing his job, he's doing his work, which is, doing the talking on the pitch. And this month he was exceptional. In October, he was exceptional. He kept 3 clean sheets. That was more than any Gambian goalkeeper during the month. They played 5 games. He only considered 3 goals in the 5 games. So in 5 games, he considered three goals. They also won 3 of their 5 games, and he was never present. He played all the minutes for his club. and now they are in a position to get promotion to the second division. That is the second division of Italian football. He's currently playing in Serie C. Which is a good thing to see, they can make it up, make it up. But of course, we would like to mention, honorable mention to Steck. Steck also had a very good month. He was the goalkeeper of the month for the past 2 months. But CSCB this month, he outperformed him and then you look at our goalkeeper, the first choice goalkeeper, that is Babka Game. Of course, for him, we had worries about him because he was not playing for his club. But in this month, he played 3 games. He played in the cup, did well, kept a clean sheet, and then the coach trusted him, gave him the league start, and then he kept the clean sheet again. And then that was followed by a hammering where he conceded 6 goals and then he was back onto the bench. So he played 3 games in a row and then back to the bench, which is not something which is good for the national team, because of course we can kind of say, we can 100% with conviction say that he is Tom's number 1 goalkeeper. But CSCB was the best goalkeeper for Gambia, best Gambian goalkeeper during the month. 5 games, like I say, 3 clean sheets, 3 wins. That is good. His club is now on verge, or not on verge, but they are on course to getting promotion, because they are in a position where they can, play the playoffs to get promotion to Serie B. And that's why we rated him 7.0. That was a very good, I think that was a good month for CSCB. And in defense, the 2 center backs, they have been impenetrable, I would say. They played both of them. They started all club games in October, and both of them did not concede a single goal. For Mamadou Lion Jai, of course, he has not represented Gambia. Of course, he has the potential to represent Norway as well. But like we keep saying, you guys, for us at the Jollof Football Bantaba, as far as you have there is a chance for you to represent Gambia, we treat you as a Gambian. And Mamadou Lion Jai is no different to any other player. He played 3 games for his club. They kept 3 clean sheets. They won 2 games. He failed to concede in all 3 games. Like I say, he played 90 minutes in all of them. So yeah, that's why he was rated 7.5. And then you have Musa Jata, who has been a revelation for his club, Pohronai. He went on loan. I think I've spoken a lot about him already, but he's on loan there. He was in our nominees for Player of the Month. Unfortunately, he did not win that, but he has been exceptional. His club has won. Have played 5 games during the month. They won 5 of the games. They won 4 of the games. And Musa Jata, ever present, played all games. Didn't miss a single game. He only missed some minutes in a game they were winning 3-0. Then the coach decided to give him a rest. So generally, he has been exceptional since he's been there. He has already started 12 games for the club. 13 games in total he played. He's a regular in that team and a very important part of the team. They are on course for getting promotion to the first division of the Slovakian League, Pohronai. They are second on the table right now. And Musa, like this weekend, which of course is in November, he was also in action. They conceded a goal, but they won again, and he was in the lineup again. They have been imprintable. These 2 center backs, they have been exceptional. That's why we have to push Nuha Sonko to right back, even though we know he's a center back. But because these 2 center backs were so good, we have to push Nuha to right back. He has a decent month too, because we don't have any right back with a top month. Seidi Janko was in the team of the month in September, but in October he kind of lost his place. He was coming only as a substitute here and there, so he did not have any rhythm going on. But Nuha, he was good. He played 5 games for his club. They kept 3 clean sheets. They lost a couple of games though, but also he got injury in the final 2 games. But yeah, he was jumping around, playing Europe, playing in the league regular until his injury laid him off. Now he's out, and potentially he's a doubt for the Gambia game next week, which could be a worrying thing. So yeah, but Nuha Sonko takes up the right back spot with 6.5 rating. Jacob Mendy himself, he was injured too. Left back too, we are struggling right now. If you look at the options there, Ibu Toure, he has been out since he did not play a single game in October. And Jom, Jom in US, well, I've got Jom here. He's not playing a lot of minutes, and he's playing in National League, so there's no chance I'm gonna get him on there. Seni Sanyang, he is not also playing for his club. He started very well, playing almost every other game, but along the way he lost his spot, and now he has not played. I don't think he even played any minute in October for his club. So the only obvious option was Jacob Mendy. He only started 3 games though. His club, he played 5 games in total, started 3 games, but his club were unbeaten. So yeah, I think he's a worthy candidate for that spot. That's why we put in Jokon. This is his second appearance in the team of the team of the month since the season started, and his club are doing really well. Wrexham are third on the table. They are level on points with second place, only 5 points behind Stockport. That is Ibutere Stockport. So they are on course because in League 2, 3 teams qualify automatically to League 1. So they are in a good position right now. If they finish second or third, of course they will go to League 1. And Jacob has been a key part of it, playing left back sometimes even right back. Even though he's left-footed, he's playing left wing back, right wing back for them. Yeah, he's doing really well. He got injured and missed a couple of games in October, but other than that, I think he has been playing, Jacob Mendy. And in midfield, we go with the pair of Hamza Barry and Mamadou Bajo. Like I say, Hamza, well, we all know when fit, he's one of the best Gambian players out there. When fit, when doing what he does best, you watch him play, you think, he's one of the most talented Gambian players we have there. And last season he suffered season before last he suffered a very bad injury, and last season was getting back to his fitness because he had an ACL. I believe a knee injury, at least. I don't know if it was an ACL, but he had a knee injury, and that kind of slowed him down a little bit. That's why he missed the African Cup of Nations, if you guys remember. And he was a major part for helping Gambia qualify to that African Cup. Likewise, this African Cup of Nations. So hopefully this time he will stay fit, and then he deserves to play in the African Cup of Nations. That's how I would like to say it about Hamza. And he has been exceptionally consistent. 3 times, August, September, and October, he's in the team of the month. He's the only midfielder. He's the only player actually who has made the team of the month 3 times for our team of the month, because he has been consistently performing well. If you look at his average rating in during this month, he played 4 games in total. His average rating was 7.2 football rating, which is they objectively rate the performance of players, and Hamza is up there when it comes to consistency, performing well. He also chipped in with another assist during the month. That is his third assist of the season. He's the top assist maker in his squad at present. And partnering him is Mamadou Bajo, another player another player who, of course, we have high hopes of, because he's playing in a position that is very crucial to the national team, the position that Suleiman Mar usually take. And Suleiman Mar, now we know currently he's without a club. He's struggling with injury. So Mamadou Bajo's development, and the more he gets better, the better for the national team. And he's doing really well. Of course, we all remember him in the under-20 team, and he was one of the top performers in that competition for Gambia. His passing range is very good, and then he's also very good when it comes to building up play. Defensively, he's also very solid. He joined the team of the month, and he's playing for a decent team in Slovakia, Port Brezova. They are doing really well in the league. During this month, he did not miss a single game. He started every single game, rather. He did not miss a single game, basically. He started all games, which means now he's getting important to that team. Initially, he was mostly starting one game, next game he's on the bench, and he never had that rhythm. Now he has built up that rhythm. He's also chipping in with this assist, despite playing at the defensive midfield role. He's becoming important for Port Brezova, and the club are doing really well. I think they sit now 4th in the Slovakian top tier. And Bajo, long may it continue, because that position is very crucial to the national team. Hopefully, he might be invited for the national team upcoming. I will not mind that, to be honest, because of that position is crucial, and we are lacking a specialist in that position. Because if you look at the midfielders we have now, with Suleiman Mar out, with the midfield we have is Ibuture. Of course, he plays a defensive midfield. He's a defensive midfielder in a way, but he's more of a box-to-box player. He's a player with legs, running all the time. So somebody who sits, build up play, good on the ball. I don't think we have anybody defensive midfield, because you look at Oscar, Alassane Amane, he's more of a midfield 8. You look at Hamza Bari, he is more of an 8. Of course, they can play the 6. But in terms of combativeness and all what you need from your defensive midfielders, protecting the defense and stuff like that, I think Mamadou Bajo is closest to Suleiman Mar we have than anybody. So to see him developing is very good. Yeah, hopefully he will be invited to the national team because we are struggling in that position at the moment. So he was rated 7.0, him along with Hamza, both 7.0 ratings. Yeah, and then you have the wingers. We have Lamin Jawa and Mod Lamin Sonko, the two Lamins. Mod Lamin Sonko, we keep getting this question. Will Mod Lamin Sonko play for Gambia? I cannot answer that question, guys. I cannot answer that question. That is not for me to answer. Tom is doing all he can to invite him, to get him into the team. And until, like I say, he represents Sweden national team as a senior, then we will treat him. Until that happens, he is like any other Gambian. I know the hopes are very slim. Like to get him into the national team, they are very slim because Sweden are not sleeping. Those are established setups. Those are very good. They know what they want and they know how to work around these players. One thing I know about this player, his agent, is the agent of Modu Barrow too. You know, Modu Barrow had the chance to represent Sweden. They have the same agency. The same agent, is taking care of their activities. So I don't know if Modu Barrow, we have not seen him in the national team, and he has not shown that strong commitment to the national team like most of the time, because Tom, that's what Tom made it look like. Anyways, he invited him a lot of times. I cannot remember the exact number, but Modubaro always find an excuse and stuff like that. So if you are gonna hope on Modubaro to convince this kid to come to Gambia, it will be very slim for a player. And I'm sure because Modubaro had a chance to represent Sweden when he was coming up as a footballer. So I don't know what picture he has as the national, because he knows the setup. He has been there for the good times. He has been there for the bad times. So yeah, if we are hoping on him to convince this kid, it's gonna be really tough. But I hope, in a positive way, that he can help in a way, because they share the same agent. He can help and sell the country's name to the kid, and hopefully the kid can make a decision to come to the Gambia. But Tom is doing his job with him. He was our player of the month, guys, and yes, like I say, he's a Gambian as far as he has not represented Sweden's senior national team, and he's rated 8.5. He was exceptional during the month. We already spoke a lot about him, scoring 5 goals, assisting 1 in 6 matches, 6 attacking returns in 6 games. That was exceptional. That's why he was the player of the month. You guys voted him as the player of the month. We just give you the candidates, and then you voted him. That was your decision. So yeah, not much to say about Sonko. Lamin Jawa too, he has been doing very well. Not starting all the games, but he still managed to score 3 goals. One of the goals was when he came off the bench to play against James Gomez's Sparta Praga, and then putting the nail in the coffin in that game when they win 3-1. He also scored a brace in a game that they won about 9, and he was man of the match actually in that game, according to some reports. So yeah, Jao has been doing well. 3 goals in the 4 matches he played. They won 3 games. So yeah, good. He's somebody we have not seen in the national team setup, but maybe if he continues this form, I'm sure Tom will take notice of that. And up top, we go with Mofal and Yusuf Njai. Mofal is similar to Modlamin Sonko and Lion Jai. They are all potential Gambia represented. They are potential to represent Gambia, but they also have other options as a country, because Modufal, he was born in Gambia until I think 7, then he moved to UK. And he has the UK passport and all those kind of things. I think he's a citizen of the UK now, so he has the potential to represent England. But like I say, he categorically say in an interview that he was ready to come and represent Gambia. He was ready to join the under-20 team that went to the World Cup in Argentina. So for him, I think to convince him to come and play for the national team is much more easier than doing it for other players. And in October, he was very good. Scored four goals for his club. Now he's starting every single game, almost every single game. He's starting for his club. Up top, just this weekend, he scored again in the FA Cup for them. His form is being exceptional. Not just that, he's also contributed in other aspects of the game. Like I say, he won a couple of penalties for them, which they converted and helped them win those games. In those games, you can see if you look at his ratings in those games, he's always up there as one of the best players in the team. He has been doing very well for Doncaster Rovers. I think currently, if you look at the Gambian players playing in England, or playing in League 2, because we have quite a lot. Seydou Kane is there, Jacob Mendy is there, Sekou Jane is there. There's a lot of players playing, Gambian players playing in the Ibu Toure is there, playing in League 2. I think he's been the best player among the Gambian players playing there. So if we are given chance to Ibu Toure. No, of course, Ibu Toure has been there for a while. Seydou Khan, what's his name? Wrexham, Jacob Mendy. I think Mo Farah also deserves a chance because he's doing it in the same league that they are doing it. And, he's becoming crucial in that team, scoring goals week in, week out. So, yeah, he's somebody we should consider. Of course, we have a very tight striking options because if you look at the players up there, Asan Cisse, even though he has not, he's the all-time leading goal scorer for the Gambia national team. You look at Alisson, we all know what he can do this weekend. He was exceptional. You look at even Yusuf Njai, he has been in the setup. But sometimes he's the one who moves up there. But Mosi, we remember what he did at the World Cup, at the World African Cup, didn't qualify. So it's difficult to integrate a new striker into the system. But this kid is making himself, he's making himself visible. He's making himself an option for Tom. So if he needs him, I think he's a good option. So guys, that was the team of the month. Yusuf Njai, of course, he scored 4 goals. 2 braces for his club. They had been struggling. Al Makhia, they have been struggling all season until this month of October. They have not had any win, and Yus came up with a couple of braces in back-to-back games, and then give them 3 wins in 4 games. He's their leading goal scorer at the club, 7 goals in 8 starts or stuff like that. Yeah, that's why Yus is here. 4 goals he scored during the month. 7.5 rating for him. 7.5 rating for Mo Farah. So guys, that was the thoughts behind team of the month. This is how we came up with this idea that this is going to be the team of the month. Of course, it's not like we ignore other players. We are not picking players because for me, everybody is my favorite. I have my players that I like. That take me off my seat. There are those players there. But at the end of the day, I try to pick as objectively as possible, based it on the numbers that they produce, based it on the performance. If I watch the games, I cannot watch all the games. That is also something you guys have to know. But I can always monitor. I can always see how they perform. I watch some of them, not all of them. So yeah, do our best. So of course we will have oversights. But that's why we want to hear your comments, guys. Get on the comment section. Tell us what your thoughts are. But please don't give me comments like, okay, bring Suleiman Mar for me. You know it fully well Suleiman Mar has not been played. So let's base in on October. If you have a very objective argument of a player who should be in the team, please bring them on. I like to hear those comments. I read every single comment. I try to read every single comment, and I try to respond to all comments. So don't feel your comments are wasted. I will respond to them, guys. And that was it. That was the team of the month for October. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you do, please make sure you smash that like button. And if you have not subscribed to the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel, please make sure you do so. More video will come your way soon. Today I also supposed to record. I also was supposed to post the weekend roundup, the performance of Gambian foreign-based players who did well this weekend. So that will come after this video. So until that one, guys, catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye.